Welcome to this special edition of Tai Chi Exercises with Rosalind. Today I'm celebrating the fact that I have 500 subscribers to my YouTube channel. Woohoo! That's really excellent. I've been asked to do this video by Elizabeth Hooks, a clinical specialist physiotherapist who works with people who have an acquired brain injury. Elizabeth came on my Adapted Tai Chi Exercises course, and she felt these exercises would be wonderful for her patients and asked me if I could do a video to introduce her patients to Tai Chi. So here I am. Acquired brain injury is any form of brain injury after birth, such as traumatic brain injury, stroke, or brain infection, or many more. And Tai Chi, I'll explain the benefits, can be very useful for people with this condition. Let's get started. Before starting Tai Chi exercises, check with your medical practitioner, your doctor, physiotherapist, or occupational therapist that you're medically fit and stable, and make sure that you're well enough to do the exercises. Tai Chi exercises can be done in various positions. They can be done lying in bed, propped up, so in what we call half lying. They can be done sitting in a wheelchair or on a chair, and they can be done in standing. For this video, I'm going to show you the exercises seated on a chair. So make sure that you have a nice stable chair and that you're comfortable. It's important to sit in the best possible posture. Imagine that you're being pulled up by a string from the top of the head. Make sure that your feet, soles of the feet, are flat on the floor, or your wheelchair support foot plates. You may need to come a little bit forward in the chair if your balance is good enough to make sure your feet are flat on the floor. When we do the exercises, it's important to remember to breathe. So just breathe naturally. And we also calm the mind down. Tai Chi is a meditative form of exercise. And if you just imagine you're about to fall asleep, like a really calm state, really comfortable, nice, calm place to be. I'm going to demonstrate the exercise fully first, but if you have a problem and you can only move one limb, that's fine. Start off with small movements and gradually increase the range of movement. You may want to support a limb with the other hand if you have a weak arm, and that would help do the movement. Or you may have a carer with you who can gently do the movements together. If you can move both arms together, that's fine too. But we're going to start off slowly and with small movements. And over time, you may find that you gain a greater range of movements. So just do what you're happy with and what's comfortable. Tai Chi isn't about being competitive. We're not running a race, nobody's winning a race. We're just in the moment and just enjoying the sensations of the movement. The first move is called the Waterfall. It's also known as raising the arms. And in this move, we start with the arms at the side and they float up towards the throat height and then melt down. And I have a towel here. It's just like shaking out a towel. So a lovely wave-like movement. But I've also got a scarf. And I'll just sit sideways and you can see there's this beautiful, when we move the arms, we're looking for a relaxed and beautiful flowing movement, just like water flowing. So let's have a go. Put this back. Yeah. So sitting in the best possible posture, arms by your side. We're going to start with a small movement, and the arms, the body lifts, and the arms are going to float up just a little way, whatever's comfortable, and melt down. Just like you're shaking out a towel. Breathe in to come up, and breathe out to come down. Breathe at your own rate. So you might need a couple of breaths coming up, couple down, doesn't matter. Because the movement is lovely and slow, it will slow your breathing naturally. Main thing is not holding your breath. Imagine they're floating up and just melting down. Imagine you're in the water and the arms are floating up, and you just let them go and they drift down. Beautiful feeling. Imagine the air, we don't think of it like a substance, like a thick, viscous liquid, and the arms float up, no effort required, and then melt down. Beautiful, relaxed, flowing movement. Feel into the body. Look, make sure you're not tensing your shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed. All the muscles very soft, very relaxed. No effort. You just flow up and melt down. Just do a couple more. And we'll bring it to a close. Fantastic. People often ask, they say, how many times should I do this? But Tai Chi isn't about how many times. It's just enjoying the moment and the movement. So just do as many as comfortable. It may only be 1 or 2 moves to start with. And later on, as you get more confident and feel better with the movement, maybe you would do more. It's all about enjoying the sensations of the moving body. The second exercise is called Spring and Autumn, or it has another name as well, opening and closing the chest. And this movement starts off just like the waterfall, so sitting again in the best possible posture. The arms float up like the first move. Then you relax the shoulders and allow the palms to face one another, and the hands move out to the side, but not all the way. So we would never go to the end range in Tai Chi. They just go about 70% of the movement. And then they come back in again. Release the shoulders, and it's like the waterfall move, they go down again. So I'll just demonstrate one more time. So they come up, and release. It's called spring and autumn because if you imagine my body's like the trunk of a tree and these are the branches and leaves coming out in the spring as I open up. And then as I come back in and down, that's the leaves in the autumn flowing down. Might help again to think of it like a big hug as the arms float up and out. You're going to meet a friend or relative and you're going to give them a big hug. And you can see how my chest has opened up now. And as I come back in, it is closing down. Yeah. So all the Tai Chi moves are very functional. We have the waterfall that's like shaking out a duvet. We have spring and autumn, this move that's like having a hug with somebody, opening out for a big hug. Okay, let's start small. So we'll just do a small one. So sitting up again in the best possible posture, the arms float up as the body lifts, release, and let the arms move out. And then they're drawn back in and they float back down, just like we did in the waterfall. Breathing in to come up and out, and breathing out to go down. But remembering to breathe at your own rate and avoid holding your breath. And at this point, imagine your hands are like magnets and they're drawn, two magnets are drawn together, and relax down. And then we come up and the magnets don't like one another. So same polarities. They push out and then they change and they're drawn back in. That might help some people. Just breathing in, arms flowing out, going a little bit wider, drawn back in. Breathing in, a bit wider still, and out. Breathing at your own rate. And then the full move for those that wish, floating up and out, back and in. Feel the air move through your fingers. Beautiful, calm, relaxed movement. No effort, just floating up and out. Melting all the muscles, shoulders, elbows, and wrists as you come down. And just a couple more. And then bring it to a close. The third and final exercise that we're going to do is called Separate the Clouds. And in this one, so we take a minute, we make sure that we're sitting in the best possible posture. We take a moment to calm down and feel into the body, ready to exercise. And in this one, the arms float up and the wrists cross. It doesn't matter which one you have outside or inside. And as the body lifts, the arms travel up the center line of the body and above the head. Not all the way. Remember, Tai Chi isn't going to be, you're not going to push to the end of the range. Just a nice gentle, it's 2 circles. And then as we relax the shoulders, the palms turn out and the arms float back down. Again, like spring and autumn, we're not right out here, we're just in front of the body. And they come float back down in front of the body. So it's like you're doing 2 circles. Okay? And to help you, an occupational therapist was observing the exercise and doing it. And she said, "Ooh, it's like taking off a sweater." So there's your hint on how to do it. Again, Tai Chi exercises are very functional. And while you do the exercise, if you can imagine, separating the clouds as though you're wafting these clouds away, that also encourages a nice deep relaxation. So we'll start with a small move, palms facing the body as the wrists cross, and then the shoulders relaxing and turning the palms out. Arms float down. So we breathe in to come up, and we breathe out to go down. And breathing at your own rate and making sure you're not holding your breath. And just enjoy the movement. Imagine that you're wafting these clouds, wafting clouds away. Really relaxed movement. Like we're scooping up, floating and melting down. Just enjoy the movement. And if you're happy, you can go up above the head. Breathing in and out at your own rate. See if you can feel the air move through your fingers. Imagine you're wafting the clouds away, separating the clouds. Melting all the muscles down. And we'll just do one more. And then if you're happy, you can bring your hands back into the center. And just take a minute or two to settle down. I hope that you enjoyed doing Tai Chi exercises, adapted from Tai Chi, an ancient exercise system from China. The exercises, as you found out, are very safe, gentle, and involve relaxation of both mind and body. I promised to explain the benefits to you for acquired brain injury, and Elizabeth looked these up, and there is improved balance, improved spatial awareness, that's where our body is in our space. It can help with coordination and prevent falls. It improves our sense of well-being, so it's not just the physical benefits of the body, there's also benefits to the mind as well. And it can lower stress, anxiety, and depression. And it may boost your self-esteem. It can help us manage fatigue, and there is research to say that it improves sleep. And there are many more benefits to Tai Chi. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button. If you're new to the channel, please do check it out, Tai Chi Exercises by Ros, and look at some of the other videos. I'm sure you'll find them very helpful. And please subscribe to my channel, that big red button. I hope to see you again very soon. Happy Tai Chi.